Hello, what is poppin' YouTube fam? This is your boy J Money here, and it has been a month since I recorded, but everybody needs a break here and there, and it's been cold and moving and double shifting. But again, back to business. We're playing Infernoble versus Dueling Book. We go first, and we don't open that playable, so we just set Fogblade and Bats, and he summons Thunder King, and as you can see in his hand, he has double nib. So, you know, we're going to try and play through this the best we can. At least the Thunder King is under Fogblade, so we don't have to worry about that. We do, however, have to worry about the set cards. So we did proceed. We did, you know, play according to the fact that it may be Droplet, because that's, like, really all people set. But then it was like Thunder King, he was probably playing back row. But no, he super polys me instead. So, this time, we go to Unicorn and we shuffle back so we can get our extender. We make Apple. Now the reason why we let the Nibiru go is because we wouldn't have had the additional extender otherwise to make Needle Fiber with and keep the Apple on board for Tanker Top. So we just let it go, and it was like we had the hand knowledge. It was all good, so we full combo anyway. Now what you're gonna see as well, as at some point you may see a shift of the kind of tuner we're playing with, like carbonated and stuff, because we were playing Flammable Guard for a while, but it wasn't until, you know, you're gonna see like maybe a loss here or there, just basically just kind of just killing my basically just kills a lot of plays just because you have Flammable Guard, not a level 2 tuner. So, you know, we end up cutting it, and you'll probably see it. I'm not sure, it's been a while. I did have these replays like made what, a week ago. So here we go. We got our Charles Savage, Arclight. You know, we don't really fear Droplet too much, you know, because we did get the hand knowledge. So it's like the chances of them just top decking it were just like, okay, they're on like a backward deck, so they may not even have been on it. That's why it kind of just went for the negation instead. So this guy's got Kaiku and stuff, which is kind of good against this deck for some weird reason. You know, no Phantom Knight stuff, no Phoenix Blades, and he called Brother Graves my Slowfo. You know, we got Phoenix Gearfried. He also hits that with Gravedigger and all that BS. So, you know, we're doing the best we can. We got our Knight, you know, do our thing. We make our Unicorn, we swing the back row. You know, we attack over the Kaiku so we can actually banish and, you know, do stuff. You know, we make our Needle into 001. And we're doing the same thing. We do the whole Colt Wing shenanigans. Bring back 001, going for Power Tool and getting DDR straight to our hand because that card is awesome. And, you know, you always want to keep at least one token on the board because it's the difference between 2 interruptions and 3 interruptions more times than not. So we go and get our second DDR, and we have Renod and, you know, just DDR the Plague. We make Roland, like Renod, like everything is just falling right into place. So we, at the very least, we have Charles Savage, but we could do Charles Savage and what's it called? And oh yeah, we Dolphin and rip the last card of our hand. So we're definitely not afraid of what he top decks at this point. So we'll look at that Magic Cylinder for game, right? Alright guys, so here we go. We are on match number 2, and what is this? Oh, this is, at first, like, when I get hand knowledge, when I like go for like Dolphin and stuff, at first I thought he was playing Dragon Maids, because just looking at what he's got, and then I forgot there's a Lance. We get nibbed, but you know what? It's whatever. With her Triple T, you know, we go and get our stuff. Like, at this point, we don't fear anything. So, you know, now we're just gonna, you know, do our thing. We're gonna make Roland and then tune that Roland and that Nibiru token and a Needle, and just, well, full combo. So, you know, playing through Nib is literally no problem. If you have full combo, you have full combo through Nib. Depending on what else is in your hand, like if you open Connector or if you open Torn Skill, maybe like another hand trap. Like, you can essentially do all this without the assistance of other things like Triple T and all that. So again, it all depends on what's in their hand. As for the hand traps of this format, like, Ghost Spell doesn't really do too much to this deck outside of maybe hitting the Torn Skills effect Engrave or Plague Spreader Engrave, but Plague is not once per turn, so it's almost kind of moot. Skullmeister, however, let's see. If you Skullmeister, you can do quite a bit. Now, since we saw our opponent's hand, we didn't see Dark Will or any of that. We just ended on Shin Shin. We didn't make VFD because Shin Shin plus Arclight is like an actual Dark Law Isk effect, and you had metal silver armor and Oliver and stuff equipped to the Charles. So it's like you're the, how should I put it? The Arclight was going to be safe no matter what. So here he goes. He's doing his thing. He's doing some weird plays. So I don't know why he didn't blow up Striker Dragon at least to make Savage, but it is what it is. Alright. Match number 3. This is probably another Dragon deck. This is Lyralist Tri-Brigade. This is what this is. So he goes old, and I do believe he's probably going to Ash us right here. No, he just lets that go. And Plague Kiss to Grave, so he's probably going to try and go for Needle. But, you know, thanks to Appaloosa, we kind of don't care. So we make Needle, Fiber, and, you know, do our typical shenanigans. He has 2 hand traps in his hand, so the moment he drops Crow, I'm like, he may have Nib. I was like, do I let this go? I'm like, nah. Like, because the thing is, like, even if he does have it, if he has it, he has it. But it's like, if he doesn't and I let the Crow go, I have no Synchro plays. So, you know, that's why we decided to negate anyway. So, game 2, he's doing his Lyralist Tri-Brigade shenanigans. Now, granted, he opens Warbler, but no way to put anything in the graveyard. So, I thought he kind of didn't have combo, but he hard opened the kit in his hand, so it did kind of make it to where, you know, it was still okay at the end of the day. So, I forget about the Link Rebo, and I have no way to special summon Winds, because the only Wind I main deck is Troll, and it's got like no attack points. So, you know, we go Dolphin. At this point, he Lancias. I don't know why he waited during the main phase to Lancia, but that basically allowed me to Triple T him and rip the Infirm. And so at this point, it's full combo. Yeah, GG's, fam. Alright, next game. I believe maybe this one's the loss. No, I should have lost this, though. I should have lost this. We get hand knowledge. We rip the Dragon Maid from our opponent's hand. I don't know. Maybe I should have just decided to go for more hand rips. But, you know, we see Chaos Space and all this stuff, so it's like you could end on Shin Shin and just kind of invalidate his entire thing. But it's like, what if he just goes and draws into like Triple T or something? You know what I mean? Because he's playing dragons. Yeah, Infernoble is pretty good, consistent. Drolls, Gammas. You can play hand traps and stuff. I'm wanting to try and reduce this deck down to maybe like 45 cards and keep the same amount of hand traps and maybe kind of like take out some fluff. But there's not really too much fluff in here, if I'm really being honest. Anything and everything that's in the deck is kind of being used to its fullest potential. So I really don't know what I would remove. Like, really, the only real fluff you really see in here is a Stolfo, and that's really if you already have access to Rendon, and you can and a Stolfo makes it to where you can make VFD with way less resources and keep the Charles. And basically, a Stolfo allows you to go really easy on your resources, basically. So this is a deceptively powerful kind of setup, because I did not know he had Tidying in his hand, which kind of just bounces cards as a trap card. It's not just an extender. So the whole thing we're trying to do is we're trying to make it to where we can either neutralize spears We kind of figured maybe he has nibs to see ends on a setup like that, and he's not scooping. So I'm like, he has to have something more. You know, so in this situation, I'm like, all right, cool, but we're good to go. So we get the tuner, and we get so I'm like, okay, now we can access needle, and we full combo. He drops nib. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's why he didn't scoop. So, you know, now we just open a full combo right here. We have Droll, we have 001, we have Triple T in hand, so just at any point he's just gonna ash us, and we go for our Izold, and he ashes right here. We make Apple, we activate Triple T, and we get into Oliver. You know, pretty nice, huh? You know, good stuff. And this you're gonna see here. Why I think this is the moment where I finally make the decision to take take Flammable Guard out of the deck, because you need level 2s, man. You need a level 2 tuner, because without it you can't make Roland, you can't make Charles, you can't make Shen Shen. Now level 1s you can make like Savage and stuff, which is pretty nice, but like you really want those level 2s more than anything else. So we summon Oliver, and right here is where I fuck up. Oh yeah, 100% should have lost that game. 100% should have lost that match. I deserved every bit of it, but like Chaos Base just can't be activated, I guess, because Arclight is a card. So I guess I just lucked out. So yeah, summon a non-tuner this time. You know, just don't forget that Roland is a tuner as well as Oliver. You got 2 tuners just chilling on the board. So I know this is my loss right here. We get hit with VFD. There's literally nothing we can do about it. Because, well, it's VFD, and VFD is, it wins games. So, yeah, we make a Zold. We do our thing. We full combo this guy. And, yeah, we get to just go off uninterrupted. And, yeah, we get to go nuts. Now, this right here shows you this right here was the nail in the coffin. This is when I decided, okay, we're taking this Flammable Guard out of our deck. We need level 2s. And yeah, so like if we were able to have level 2s, we could have brought it back with Living Fossil, banished it, GTRs, just all kinds of things. Like, well, there's all kinds of options we had, but we needed a level 2 tuner to make this work. And this is also the part where I add a second Living Fossil, so I can be sure to add one to the hand more consistently. Foolish one, and still have one in the deck, and all that. So, yep. Here we go. Charles, Savage, stuff like that. We have Gamma, like, dude, Lightning Storm just kind of obliterated this board. Normally, that wouldn't be a problem because of Arclight and stuff, but, it is what it is, man. Wait a minute. Huh? Wait. Did he admit defeat? Maybe his hand just wasn't that good. Ah, his hand sucks. Yeah, he admitted defeat somehow. Even though we got hit with Lightning Storm. And we equipped the Renaud and we got our follow-up. But VFD was going to get made anyway. So we kind of just were stuck. So yeah, whatever. So guys, apologies on my part. If you guys want to see more work like this, and I'm going to get a little bit better and better as I keep going, but if you guys want to see more work like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single upload from yours truly. Meta will never go rogue will always go meta, and yeah, without being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is J Money, and I am signing out.